BMRforum.com and BMRodds.com. What is going on, boys? What is going on? Welcome back to episode number 26 of The Lobby. A little bit short-handed, unfortunately missing the presence of superposition today, but we are going to be rolling with, starting off the one, the only, Mr. Donnie Rightside. What's up, Donnie?
Yeah, living in the summer here now, 4th of July. Hope everybody had a very good time, profitable, and also didn't lose any fingers, as we said last week. But it's that time of the year where we're waiting on the NFL. And next week, boys, as we know, good luck trying to get through that week with no Major League Baseball. And I think a day or two with nothing going on or even to bet on. Yeah, we got to spend some time with our families, boys. How about that?
There you go. There you go. And last but not least, Mr. Sam's in charge. What's up, Sammy?
What's up, Bobby? Hey, Donnie, you
Not
can
too
fill in the
much.
void with some Wimbledon tennis action.
Oh, right.
I'd
There
also
you
like to
go.
report that yesterday
Little
I had
wimpy.
3 hot dogs and buns, no reversal of fortune, and
Nice.
don't dip my buns in the water. That's
Oh,
disgusting. Shout out
Yes.
Joey Chestnut. 14 out of 15 wins? Unbelievable.
Amazing. Amazing. You know, somebody posed a question to me on the forum. Could I be a professional eater even though I love to eat? I couldn't do it. I
Yeah,
like to eat, but I couldn't do it.
Listen,
Dude,
when
the
I
dipping
get
of
high,
the buns in the water? Oh, my God.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
disgusting.
Like just
When I
talking
get high,
about
I
it
can eat
makes
a
me
lot.
like a little bit like, ooh.
no. When I get high, I can eat a lot, but not that much, not that fast, and not that combination.
Man.
Exactly. But we are coming up this Saturday, guys. I know
Here we
Donnie's
go.
in it. Our
Let's go.
Poker Tournament of
Go.
Champions event
Yeah.
this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, guys. So everyone I know is looking forward to that. I will
Yeah.
be posting a link in that thread on Saturday if you guys want to watch, if you want to cheer on Donnie, if you want to cheer on your favorite poster to go all the way and win those baller coins. Now, Sammy, I know we do have a new contest, Streak of the Fortune contest. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so if you follow along on Twitter, I've been talking about the BMR forum on Twitter for the last few weeks. They're really good. They do a lot of engagement posts, force you to engage in the conversation. But now they got a contest that I noticed. Basically, you got to pick 5 baseball winners in a row. Every morning, BMR Reviews will post 5 or 6, 7, 8 games that you get to choose from. Based on the odds, it's always close games. So you're not going to get a minus 200, minus 250, anything crazy like that. But if you're able to get 5 in a row, the streak of fortune, you get $500. I'd like to also report that I am on day 3 right now. So I got 2 wins in a row. So today I'm on day 3. I went with the Reds over the Nationals at 7 o'clock for my streak pick. So I got 3 more days and I can win $500. So if you're not following on Twitter, it is at BMR Reviews. Join the conversation, join the contest, win yourself some money. Make sure you're a baller, and you can be a part of the opportunity to win some money.
Yes, and definitely make sure you do go ahead and sign up for the Baller program, guys. Even if you do not participate for some reason in this particular contest, we are going to be having things in the future. So it's always great to become a baller, guys, if you have not done that already. But moving on, guys, we do have day baseball today. One game already underway, Colorado and Houston, bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Houston. Donnie, what's on your MLB card for today?
Somebody's just trying to call me through Skype. Come on, don't these people know that we're doing busy work right now here at this point? By the way,
Apparently
this
not.
afternoon baseball game. Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. Have some respect for the show here. I am cheering on Houston to win this game. I got a same game parlay and a couple RBI props. But again, they can't make any money off that watching the show tonight. There's 3 games tonight starting in the 7 o'clock hour. I think we get runs in, which means to the over. Cincinnati and Washington. I know Sammy just talked about there. The big red new machine, as we like to call them. They are animals at the plate, and they should be able to hit tonight. That totals 9.5. I think we get 10 runs. Atlanta and Cleveland. Atlanta, the hottest lineup in Major League Baseball. But how about this? Cleveland actually matches up decently against Soroka, being a right-handed pitcher, particularly over the last 30 days, with their lineup here doing some damage against right-handed pitching. And then Kansas City and Minnesota. That total's at 8 here. I think that's going over the total because I do think that we're going to get some runs from the Minnesota side. So 3 games tonight to the over. Cincinnati, Washington, Atlanta, Cleveland, and Kansas City and Minnesota. Everybody likes to cheer for overs. Go ahead and do it.
All right. Best of luck with that action, Donnie. Sammy, what do you have for us on the diamond?
Yeah, so like I just said, we got the Reds going on, and then I feel like every Wednesday I'm always picking the Yankees in their spot. I'm going with the Yankees
Oh, yeah.
at home to Baltimore. Yeah. Hey, they're at a small price tonight. I got them at -106.
Yeah.
So I don't personally have the MLB package, so it somewhat forces some more bets on the Mets and the Yankees or any national TV game. I'm one of those degenerates that likes to watch my money blow up into flames. So there definitely forces some more Yankee bets, and we're on the Yankees tonight. So I'll take a -106, and I'm on the Reds as well.
Sammy, how's that MLB threat looking? What is your total right now for the year?
Yeah, we're strong right now. We're a solid
go.
128, 135, -42 units.
All right.
We
It's
should
always
go
a
to
streak
Donnie
coming.
because Donnie's Twitter RBI threads is fucking
Yes.
unbelievable.
It's fun.
I don't know
It's
if
fun.
you track it on a day-to-day basis, but if you do have like a record, that should be something to talk about. My baseball thread is horrible. My tennis thread is awesome. But Donnie, you should be tracking your RBIs because I know.
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I think I should be able to go back and do that.
Yes,
Because again,
definitely.
one of those guys where it doesn't have to be hundreds of dollars. Like you see most of my plays, like I'll put a couple $100 in play per night, $25 a piece. But the best thing about RBI, which has really got me going, they're all plus money. So when you typically as a gambler, like, hey, you went 2-2 last night, I lost a little bit. No, you probably hit a +250, +225, +180 included in that 2-2. That's what's so much fun to cheer on. Your team doesn't have to win. You just have to get your guys to check in with RBIs. Fun stuff here. So I would agree, Sammy. It's good time here, RBIs, no doubt.
Yes, it is, guys. And the best way, Donnie, to start doing that is just go on BMR and onto the odds page and use our bet tracker. Go ahead and input that. A lot of great information there. You can keep track of all those bets. Great way to go ahead and do that. So definitely go on there, click on the odds page, click on BMR bet tracker. Easy way to follow all those picks.
Shout out to JJ and Diggity. They use that spreadsheet religiously.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And, as we all know, tracking in this business is definitely a vital thing to do. Speaking of tracking and speaking of tennis, Sammy, how's that tennis threat looking? What do you got for us?
Tennis going pretty good. I'm up 46 units there. Now, Wimbledon, the first few days has been a little bit frustrating. They have had some rain delay, and they only have 2 stadiums with roof coverage. Now, they started off today, and they didn't even close the roofs, and then they were on a 1.5-hour delay. So you're trying to jam pack. They're still technically on round 1, which was supposed to be over yesterday. So the scheduling is super tight. They're trying to get 87 matches in today. They're going to get 75 plus in. So the weather's been good for the rest of the day. You're coming into the last hour-ish or so of the night. They do have a light curfew, and then they'll end the final 2 matches that are under the roof, and then, going into tomorrow. But today, which has been a combination of yesterday's bets, I'm looking at 6-5 right now, a couple pending. I could be looking at 7-5, 8-5. So definitely a profitable day. But the rain the last few days has definitely cut back on what I'm able to bet, especially because I had some pending bets from Monday that didn't actually grade until today. So the danger of tennis sometimes having that money tied up. But most of my future money is on Djokovic. I've been talking about it. He's already into round 3, 2 straight set victories. Again, he's lost 0 sets. I told you the over-under for me personally is 3 sets. He won't lose more than 3 sets for the tournament, and I predict him to win the whole thing.
All right. Well, best of luck with those. And since we are talking futures, Donnie, let's go ahead and briefly touch on it. If you have anything on Super Bowl 58 future betting here, what do you think? Have you taken a look at any of these so far? You have any early predictions for us?
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the odds here coming up on the odds board. I mean, granted, you're looking at the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, as long as you have Mahomes and you have Andy Reid, you're going to be up there. But is there that one team in the AFC that can finally knock them off? And sometimes when we talk about knocking them off, boys, it's just get them out of home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs. Maybe that can happen. But I got to tell you, today we did a little bit of a preview here on the Cincinnati Bengals, fired up for the season. Legitimate wide receivers here, great defensive coordinator, continuity. Joe Burrow not coming back from an injury. He's got that full off season this year. Watch out for those Bengals. But one team, if we're looking at, and by the way, the Bengals are 10-1. The Buffalo Bills. I've been high on the Bills, fellas, for the past couple years here. Not so much this year. It's a tough schedule. Maybe it's one of those teams that saw that apex the past 2 years and couldn't get over the hump. I do think they'll be a good football team, but the last 2 years, I had championship expectations for the Bills, maybe not so much this year. So if I'm looking for one team that might have their number, talking about the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC, it might be those Cincinnati Bengals at a 10-1 price to win it all this year.
That is definitely a nice price on those Bengals. Sammy, have you taken a look at anything for the futures? You know, Super Bowl will be held out here in beautiful Las Vegas in February. So definitely everyone out here in Vegas is excited for that. But Sammy, I see your Cowboys are sitting about plus 1,400.
Yeah, so in reference to Vegas, unfortunately, that means that they're not going to make it to the Super Bowl because no home team has ever won the Super Bowl before. So all that excitement is going to be for two teams that you'll go and watch. Yeah, in reference to the Cowboys, they're in a tough division right now. The Eagles are a strong team, and I hate saying that because I like the Giants more than I like Philly. Philly is just – sorry, Donnie, but Philly, I just hate Philly. But Philly is a very strong team. I'm not really scared about Washington. You know, they're going to have some wins in there, and I'm not scared about the Giants. I think they had a fluke year last year, and I think that you're going to see them going down this year. And then to Donnie's point, that AFC East might be one of the best divisions in football. The Bills have been strong for the last few years, but now you got Mac Jones, now you got Tua healthy, and now you got Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. That division is scary strong. So you could see at least two teams out of that, maybe even three teams, depending on how they beat each other up within their own division. As far as futures, I haven't really done much yet on the futures. Definitely will wait until a few weeks before the season to get that. Might flirt with the Cowboys to win the division just because, you know, they're a good division team, but it's so hard for me as a Cowboy fan to pick them.
Right.
I was born in 1990 when the Cowboys won the last few Super Bowls. I was 2, 3, and 5. So for my time as a fan, I can't count that when I'm 5 years old. I haven't seen an NFC East or not even to the NFC Championship game once. And 2 times they had a first round bye and lost in that second round. So I just want to see them win a playoff game, maybe win 2 playoffs game. But everyone loves to hate Dak Prescott. I still love Dak, but he is on his final couple years where it's either get them to the Super Bowl or bust. The last 5 years has been a Super Bowl or bust. They keep, building the excitement, roller coaster up, and then the playoffs, they fucking crash and burn. Side note, Dez caught it. But yeah, it's a heartbreaking time to be a Cowboy fan, but we'll get there eventually.
There you go. There you go. And, next week with our lack of sports, guys, there's one sport that you can always bet on, and that's horse racing. Donnie, what's your take on it? Have you bet a lot? Do you follow any trainers, any tracks?
Not necessarily. Usually, just like I would say probably 90% of the public out here, you want to bring around the Triple Crown races? Yeah, we get involved in those. But day-to-day, tracking racetracks, not into that. But I do see there's a big following, specifically on Twitter for that. Yep. And again, you're right. Every single day, multiple tracks. Like every day having an NFL slate out there in the afternoon. It's a lot of fun. Just never had the time to get into it here, Bobby.
Yep. And if you guys have not already had an opportunity, the best way to do that, even when I go to the track, I sometimes go to the track out here in, Los Angeles, about 4 hours from me in Vegas. Yep. I'm betting on my phone. I'm betting with Bet Online. I'm betting with someone where I can get that track rebate. I believe it's 5% or 8% on the pari-mutuels. Every little bit that you can get out of the track, out of a rebate is very, very important when it comes to that game. Sammy, I know you're up by Saratoga, Aqueduct. Are you into it at all?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, from my parents' house where I grew up, it was a 3-minute walk to the local OTB.
Wow.
Yeah. So funny story. I was one time in a senior in high school, and I left school during my lunch break to go down and make a bet, and I bumped into my dad, and my dad's like, "Oh, you're in school?" And I'm like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" But yeah, I'm about 25 minutes from the racetrack. I'll be there at least 2 to 3 times this year. My brother's coming up from Virginia in a couple weeks. He'll be up there on Friday for the giveaway day. In reference to what Bobby is saying as well, if you go to your local OTB, you do not get track odds. So if the horse is 5 to 1, you might get 4.5 to 1 or 4 to 1 if the horse actually wins. Whereas if you're betting on your phone, if you're betting through an app, or if you're betting at the track, you get the track odds, which is going to be your best possible payout. In reference to betting on horses, I don't get into the exotic bets, trifectas, superfectas. Right. I mainly stay to win place, do the Grand Slam bet, and some exactas. The Grand Slam's a fun bet because all you got to do is take a horse to come in the top 3 for 3 straight races. And then on that 4th race, you got to pick the winner. So it's almost like a rolling parlay. Right. And in that 4th race, you got to get a winner. Normally you'll take 2 or 3 horses, maybe make a $12 bet, hopefully win some. And another fun strategy is just do a show parlay. You take $20 in race number 1 for X horse to show, let's just say it wins, you pay out $3. So now you're up to $30. You take that $30 all in to show. You take that $45 all in to show. So it's a slow building bet. If you
It's an
get
interesting strategy.
winners in a row, you can get a little parlay.
Yeah.
And then in the worst case scenario, you're only down the $20 initial investment from race number one.
How about that?
The other good thing with Saratoga
Similar-
is that we have the hurdle races once a week as well. I believe that's on Thursday. It goes to Wednesday through Sunday. They take off Monday and Tuesday. So they're open 5 days a week.
So you're basically talking about martingaling the track there, Sammy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I go up to the track, I'll
Double
take
down,
100,
baby.
$150. You know, I'm not looking to spend or lose a whole lot. Grab some drinks. You're allowed to bring your cooler up. You don't have to buy track beer. Bring your own
Nice.
beer. Grab a
That's
picnic
nice.
table. It is
Great.
a great time. Walk around, go up to the track. It's a really good experience. And Saratoga is one of the most famous courses
Yes.
in the United States. And
Yeah.
again, I'm only 25 minutes away, so I'm kind of lucky to be at a famous course. It's only open for 6-7 weeks, but I try and take advantage as often as I can.
There you go.
Very nice, very nice. You know, I remember the day I turned 18, I went over to the OTB at Atlantic City Racecourse. Day
Uh-huh.
I turned 18, very depressing place, those OTBs.
Yeah, you got a lot of older
fun.
guys just throwing away
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah, a lot of degenerates
On the floor.
Yeah. But you guys have a great rest of the week. Best of luck with all your picks,
Let's do
guys. And we will catch you around the forum.
See ya.
See you guys.